haven't seen already, Dramatic Shapes is down again. It's like a yo-yo, up and down, up and down. I don't know what's going on. Some beef in the Discord. I'm not interested in any of that. What I am interested in, getting it working without using the original Dramatic Shape mod. So we're going to go through 3 alternatives that are pretty popular at the minute. We're going to talk through each version. We'll show you them working. We'll go through the pros and cons, and we'll see which one you guys want to use the most. Let me know in the comments which one you think you guys are going to use. If you've already got a version of Dramatic Shape, the original one, I'd maybe keep that. If it's still working with the mods, that gives you your 3D sprites, your Pokemon Stadium battles, all that cool stuff. The overworld 3D Pokemon as well. It's crazy. It's crazy what it gives you. But some of these will do that as well in the future, if not already. So we're just going to go straight into it. So the first one, by all accounts, is becoming the new Dramatic Shape. And it's the opposite. It's called Dramaless Shape. So this is a fork of the original one created by Dramatic Shape. And it is an officially sanctioned fork, according to the messages I've read. Again, I'm not interested in the politics. All I want to do is get this working. So Dramaless Shape's the closest thing you're going to get to the original Dramatic Shapes Voxel Mod. It pretty much gives you very similar things to what we had. It's a fork of the Dramatic Shape Voxel Mod, many edits, merged in code and assets from the Terrarium fork, and it has native compatibility with Stadium FX. The original and main versions of the mod was here. It's currently defunct. If you click this link, you'll see it takes us to error 404. This is not the page you're looking for. A little Star Wars reference there. We like that. So this is number 1 and probably the most popular right now. So to download it, obviously we click to the right here on releases and download the zip file. Once you've downloaded it, you're going to go to your mods, and like normal, you're going to import it in with this button at the top right. Here's Dramaless Shape. Open that. It will install it. Now, what it will tell you is that these aren't compatible with... So this conflicts with Dramatic Shape Voxel Mod. That conflicts with Dramaless Shape. So if you've got this one installed, keep using it until it stops working. If you don't have it installed, don't worry about it, but turn that one off, and then this conflict will go away. You see Dramaless Shape ready and up to date. We'll go through how to use that one, and then we'll move on to the next one. So Dramaless Shapes gives you the most accurate version of the Dramatic Shapes Voxel Mod. It supports the 3D Overworld Pokemon and the Wild Skies mods. It supports basically all of the other things that the other one did. You see you've got your 3D Pokemon there. You can do 3D Pokemon battles as well, and your follower isn't 3D, but hopefully that will be added. We'll just go and see what the 3D battle looks like. Yeah, Blastoise is 3D there. So you can see it's pretty much just the same as the other mod that we had. It's pretty good. Oh, we're in another battle here. Again, Blastoise is 3D. So go into the settings, there's a few options you can use. You see it's here, Dramaless Shape. Go into options and you've got V-Grid off, V-Curve, Water, Full, 3D Battle. You can change this to 2D, 3D, 2D, 3DA. Back sprites off, Daytime, Sync, DPC. The res, that's basically half res, full res. It's basically, depending on your PC, how strong it is, you can do full or half. We've got a decent PC, so we're going to do full. Shadows, you can do low, off, soft, high. See, that adds shadows. If you want the shadows gone, it's pretty cool, actually. Good feature. That's for VR, if you've got a VR headset. So that's Dramaless Shapes, one that I would personally recommend if you're not using the Voxel mod. I can't get the Voxel mod. This is probably the best one, or the closest one. Maybe not the best one, it's the closest one to the original Voxel mod. The next alternative is the Potato Voxel mod. So Potato Voxel is another good shout if you've got a lower PC, or if you're on a handheld device that doesn't quite have the same power as a PC. This is basically based on performance. It can load a map instantly. It basically pre-loads everything instantly. It's rapid. You can do 3D battles with this one, optional, but it tunes the experience for a low power handheld and other constrained devices. So what the players get: smoother gameplay, lower GPU load, lower geometry, predictable defaults, faster revisits, and useful diagnostics. Quality modes: off, High is full resolution 3D rendering of full actor shadows. Medium 75, low 50, potato 33. Again, if you're not using a decent PC, or if your PC is, you know, on the older side, this is safe for it. It's a pretty good option, to be honest. I think I would still stick, if it was up to me, with Dramaless shapes. But we're going to download it, we'll install it, and we'll see what it's like. So again, once it's downloaded, you're going to go to mod, you're going to click import zip, and you're going to import potato voxel. And it will tell you as well that it conflicts with all of these other ones. So you see in a minute, it will say conflict, Dramaless shapes conflicts with potato voxel. So we're going to turn off Dramaless shapes and leave potato voxel on. Now, I wouldn't recommend having all three of these even in your mods folder like I do. Just don't do it. I'm doing this for the purpose of the video. So as you can see, potato voxel doesn't support 3D overworld mods, and the battles for me are all messed up. That could just be because it's connected with mods I've got installed. You can see here it doesn't have the 3D kind of background with the stuff. The description says it does, so it's really possible that I have done something wrong here. Let me know if you guys get it working, but if you're playing on a handheld device or you're playing on something that doesn't quite have the processing power, this is definitely the mod I would use. If you're playing on PC, I would say stay with Dramaless shapes. Dramaless shapes supports the overworld 3D, and it also supports 3D battles, which is pretty cool in a Gen 1 game. Still, it's not a bad effort, the potato voxel. Really good for lower end machines, really good if you want to save on that processing power. In the options, you've got the voxel setting here, you can turn it off. You can have it on potato, which as you can see is potato mode, low, medium, or high. So you can have it, so it's still got that same effect, and you can zoom in and out still. You know, we can zoom out quite far, to be fair. See most of the map, you can see the Elite Four there, of Victory Road. But yeah, still well worth having if you're on a weaker machine. But I would still recommend Dramaless shapes. Finally, we have the Battle Art mod, which is another fork of Dramatic Shape. I did a video on this previously. Dramatic Shape commented saying don't use it, it's an unauthorized fork. With Dramatic Shape being taken down, the voxel mod, the original being taken down, I am still saying this one is a solid option. It's a pretty good option, to be honest. It combines a few of the mods together, which is pretty cool. Again, we install it the same way as before. Go to mods, import mod zip, select it, open it, and it's installed. Now again, turn any other voxel mods you've got off. If you've got any, turn them off. I would just recommend installing one. Don't install a bunch. You don't need a bunch. I'm just doing this to show you them all individually. So we'll see it is Dramaless shapes is off, and we should have somewhere along here Battle Art voxel fork is on. So we'll see what this one looks like. So this is the Battle Art one. To change the views on this, you press 3 like Dramatic Shapes was. You've got all the views that you want. So this does first and third person, but it does not do 3D overworld mons, and at the minute 3D battles isn't working for me. That doesn't mean that it's not working at all. It might work for you. It states that it does 3D battles. It extracted the ROM. It could be because I've got them all installed. Let me know in the comments if the 3D battles work for you, but I still would say Dramaless shapes is your best bet. That gives you 3D overworld, 3D battles, and the original experience. What I will say for Dramaless shapes, the button to change the view is not mapped to a key. You have to go into the settings, options, and pick the voxel setting that basically goes from different percentages down to first person and third person. But those are your 3 best alternatives. You've got Dramaless shapes, potato voxel, and Battle Art. Let me know in the comments which one are you going to choose. They're all pretty good, and they all have their own unique pros and cons. Anything else you want to see in videos, guys, let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.